Hello, today I'm doing a video which I'm not really good at, which is talking about video games. Now, the thing is, I'm not good at talking about video games and discussing what I like or didn't like about them because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a casual gamer. I like all games I play. I can't tell you, well, okay, there are games which I don't like, but the thing is, if I don't like a game, I'll just leave the game. I don't finish the game. It's not like a movie or a manga where I'm like, oh man, this is like really bad, but I'm gonna see it through because I've come this far. If I'm not liking a game, I'm not playing the game. I'm just letting it go. Now, how memorable or how much I enjoyed a game is a different story. But the idea is, I only play games and finish them if I'm having a good time, right? But yeah, today I'm talking about Hitman Blood Money, released in 2006, this is an old game, it's not new. But I had a really good time playing this game. Now, for context, I've always known about the Hitman series. I think I remember watching Jacksepticeye play it like long ago, and then I think there's a couple there. Aren't there like 3 Hitman games, like the new ones, right? And I knew there were old Hitman games as well, but I've never actually played a Hitman game. So this time I decided to play it myself. And I was excited because I've never played a Hitman game before, although I know what to expect. And I had a really good time. I am not going to lie. I played this game on the most basic difficulty, the rookie difficulty, because I'm a little bit of a dumbass and I don't really like making my games hard. But this game really made me use my brain. I feel like most of the time when I'm playing games, I'm brain dead, which is why I enjoy playing them. I don't have to think. I play them on the lowest difficulty. It's super easy for me to play. I don't really care what's happening. I just have fun. I actually had to use my brain a lot for this game, which I appreciate. I love, like, the whole premise of the game is to use your brain, as Agent 47 would. And I was like, cool. I like it. I genuinely enjoyed the gameplay. I had a super fun time. I think this is one of those games where a few years down the line, I'm always going to remember it as like, damn, this was a fun little time. I do that with most good games, but this is one of them, I love the whole campy, almost a bit corny, like, oh, there's a clone assassin stuff. I think Agent 47 is cool as hell. I just think he's cool. I love the whole, oh my god, there's like a clone of a human being, but he's the perfect clone, and that's what Agent 47 is. I think that whole concept is great. Again, I kind of had an idea of what the Hitman franchise was about, but I did not know it was specifically this. But I feel like I did. It was just in the back of my head. But yeah, I just love it. Again, I can't really tell you, oh, it's been done before, or it's corny, or it's not that good. I just enjoy the shit I play, and I like this. I like this a lot. I love the silver baller, which I'm pretty sure is it's his own weapon. It's like something which is, what do you say, specific to the Hitman franchise, especially the silent silver baller. Like, once I got the silencer on the silver baller, I feel like the game really starts to get very fun for me, right? I think it genuinely made me super into the game. The fact that he has his own, personalized weapons is great. I love the silver baller. I used it every time as soon as I got the silencer on it, which I think is pretty early on in the game actually. It's great. I genuinely love the weapon. It's so much fun. I think the shotgun is fine, the SMG is fine, and like the assault rifle and I barely used the sniper. But like the silver baller was easily the best weapon for me to use. It was so much fun. It was great. Right? And I think I have to talk about how incredible the levels and the missions in this goddamn game are. Like, it genuinely is so good. They're so different from each other. I think that's what I love about it. And there's so many, like, they're so memorable. I love the missions. Like, I'll just name a few. I think the last mission, which is the nightclub mission. Oh, no, wait, that's not the last mission. Technically, the last mission given by the agency is like the nightclub mission. I think that was, first of all, I think that was a great level. That was incredible. The amount of layers to that level is fucking fantastic. I loved that whole sequence. I loved everything about it. I just had such a good time with that level. The presidential campaign level where the targets are basically like these roosters. I genuinely think that was one of my favorite levels as well. It was just so much fun. And I could just list them off. The level on the cruise, the ship, that was genuinely so much fun. I had so much fun playing that. Um, I had a really hard time playing like the one where you're supposed to get, your agent out, like, the one where you sedate him and then bring him back to life, which I think is a good it's kind of foreshadowing, isn't it? Because, I mean, spoiler alert, that's what Diane, that's what Diane does in the end, right? But what I'm trying to say is so many missions, so many levels, and the thing is, I think it's only like a total of 15, but they're just so memorable and they're so fun. Like, I had so much fun playing this game, but maybe partly due to the fact that I'm playing a Hitman game for the first time, but also it's not something I play usually, and it was genuinely like entertaining. I was having a good time. Now the problem is, I didn't understand the story very well. I was having such a good time. I kind of forgot to pay attention to the story. I do know the whole underlying, or the whole story basically was Agent 47, really good assassin, did a lot of famous assassinations, and the journalist like, no way, that was 47 too. And it's like, cool. And then the wheelchair guy in the end is revealed to be the rival. He's like the leader of the franchise and stuff. And I think at first I didn't understand why Diane, like, helped them. But then I guess she didn't help them. Like, she knew 47 would clear house. So that was basically her way of making sure he got to the root cause of the entire thing, which is cool. I thought the ending was very dramatic, where he like wakes up from the dead, which was a cool sequence. Like, they show credits, but then I didn't understand at first. But if you click W really hard, your like health goes up. I thought that was really cool, and you wake up in slow motion. I died like a million times there before I finally was able to clear all of them, and I literally survived with 1 centimeter of HP, and I was like dying to find like, oh, can I get something? But no. And yeah, I think the ending was pretty cool. He like kills everyone and he's in a white suit and everything. It was dope. It was dope. I genuinely like that's the thing. I'm a bad judge of whether it was a good story or good gameplay or good level design. I just enjoy playing video games, and I'm here to talk about what I enjoyed doing. So, it was genuinely a fun time. Oh, another thing I want to point out, the customized newspapers, easily one of my favorite parts of the game. I know it's gonna sound weird, but every time I finish a level, I would be like super eager to be like, okay, what are the newspapers saying? Oh, are they gonna call me like a stalker? Are they gonna call me like a psychopath? And sometimes it was offensive because they would be like, oh, it's like a killer of limited skill but extreme enthusiasm. And sometimes I would do like a level so perfect that it would call me like, I don't know, like a cleaner or something like that, like something very perfect. And it was genuinely like, I would make sure to read the article. And the side articles are funny as hell, by the way. Like that, I think the newspaper was it's such a small thing, but it made it so much more enjoyable for me to like read through. Super fun. I genuinely had a great time playing Hitman Blood Money, right? Yeah, and that's about it. I'm thinking, should I play doesn't this game have a sequel before they rebooted it? I'm thinking if I should play that, or should I like give myself like a break from the Hitman stuff before I get back into it. I'll think about it. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. If you haven't played the game, make sure to go ahead and play the game. I genuinely think it's super fun and super worth it. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.